Ahoy, ahoy. Gavin here, Gavin's Grotty Guitars, and here's a non-grotty one. Difficult guitar to talk about. We're going to talk about it anyway. I've put it off for months. It's a Fender. It is the Fender Jagstang. It's not the original one, it's the 2000 reissue from Japan. They were made briefly in 95. If you don't know the story, here it is in short. Nirvana are a great band. Kurt Cobain was a fantastic songwriter. Everybody around that time could see what was going to happen and what the end of the story, unfortunately, was going to be. And it's very sad. In about 93, Fender talked to him about, hey, you use a lot of our guitars, how about we make one for you? And he said, yeah, okay, actually, I've got a great idea. I want to make something that's half Jaguar, half Mustang, and he sent them this picture, which it sort of resonates with all of us who've designed a guitar once that started on a piece of paper and a biro. However, even though that seems a bit primitive and idealistic, he was quite specific about some various things. So, and many of which don't end up on this model. He wanted an elongated butt, as he called it. Small horns here, good. 24-inch scale. Now that's quite a bit short. That's known as a short scale. Fender normally on a 25.5 inches between there and there. He wanted it 25. Does it make a difference? You can feel it, yes. Gibson's 24.75, 3/4, somewhere around there. So it's notably shorter. They copied his favourite, I think, Jaguar neck, which is very thin. It's quite a tiny neck. The frets, I would say, are small mediums as well. It's got nice little tuners on there. It says designed by Kurt Cobain on the back. The pickups originally were going to be a double coil thing down here, not a humbucker, a double coil, single coil spaced. The words down there because I've forgotten the right words. What ended up in here is a vintage single coil and a special humbucker. People changed them. Apparently it was a Seymour Duncan H3, which doesn't really exist in the real world, went into his one, and a Texas special in the neck. People put all sorts of things in. I would have put super distortion in the bridge to match some of the other things he did. However, this was then released. He played it a couple of times, sent it back for changes. They put some of the changes in, they sent it back to him. Unfortunately, he passed away. Courtney Love gave the guitar to Peter Buck of REM. If you watch the video, What's the Frequency, Kenneth, you can see him playing it right-handed, the left-handed version. I quite like it for various reasons. It looks individual, doesn't it? There's nothing quite like it. I mean, I think you've seen the Mustang and you've seen the Jagstang, whatever it was else I had up there. This has got all the little bits that make it a bit quirky. It's got the funny bridge. Sorry, I don't have a trem bar for it at the moment. It's got the odd switching, not terribly odd, and I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it all. I think it's on, off, and out of phase. Now you think, okay, so that's really 2 sounds per pickup. Wow, combine them, I've no idea. My maths isn't good enough anymore because it sounds very odd. But let's go through that quickly. That should just be neck. This should just be bridge. As you can hear, hopefully even through YouTube compression, those are quite good pickups. Both pronounced. Together. Notable things is that it's about a 7-inch radius on this fretboard, which is the curvature of the fretboard, which mixed along with 24-inch scale, it's a very odd thing to hold. It really has to be said. So that's both on. Let's put the neck on to reverse. Almost all the sound's gone. Where's it gone? I'm not sure. So let's put the bridge on reverse. So if we turn the bridge off, get the volume back. Reverse. On. Different sound, but still very low output. So what about if we put the bridge on reverse, and neck first of all in reverse, then put it on just on. Well, I'll be honest, I've no idea what those buttons do now. It sort of made sense originally, but it doesn't. Let's put a bit of overdrive on it. As you can see, putting a bit of distortion on, really actually gives you even more range of sounds. I'm really quite impressed by it. However, it's just a guitar, it's just a couple of bits of wood stapled together. What do I really think of it? I'm really glad I bought it when I did. Even with this bit of damage on it, it cost me the most I've ever spent on a guitar. What are they worth now? Even with this damage, it's worth triple what I paid for it. Yes. Why? Because of the name on the back. Odd, isn't it? It's a very individual guitar. Fender have never done anything like it before, or since really. The reissues they've done of his Jaguar, I wish I'd bought when they were affordable. It's more a true representation of what he would have been playing. whereas this is a signature model for an artist who never really played it. It's an absolute weird old oddity. It doesn't mean it isn't any good. Lots of people do play these, and it's full of surprises. I kind of love it, and I will probably never sell it. I have no idea if I'll ever repair that though. That's the old big question. However, the stickers will be coming off before the close-up photos. If you've got any questions about it, or any others, do let me know. By the way, in the description there'll probably be an even bigger history of this. There's more time to write it down there. Until next time, toodle pip. Subscribe there, more videos there, and here come the cats. Toodle pip.